Hi guys, Helen Mary meets Michelle. It's MicheleMarieDalene. It's the 18th of October 2018. I want to talk to you quickly about a couple things. And the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is last night's live stream. Last night's live stream was a real challenge because of my hearing loss, and also some of the topics that were being addressed were a bit out of my familiarity, such as detailed relationships and things like that. I think what made it harder to understand is there was a lot of joking inside as well about, just a variety of topics. But let me just start by first of all saying straight out that I am aware that my hearing loss can be hard to handle. It's actually not my ears, it's my brain. My brain is a bit having problems with interrupts and latency issues. It's similar to what you see on my camera on my computer when you see the video lags and drips and drops behind. It's the same basic problem. And some people have decided that those events, those faux pas, those scripts, are hilariously funny. As a person who has signal processing problems, it's not funny. I really find it very vexing, to be honest with you, because I'm not sure how to begin the process of solving the issues at all. And so I wanted to first of all explain, if you were triggered last night in a negative way, that I'm really sorry if you had a hard time understanding why I couldn't understand some of the callers. I've been trying to find a firmware update for my brain. I haven't found anybody who has a firmware update available. There's no treatment programs for it. It's because my Asperger's, which is a type of autistic spectrum disorder, and it's not necessarily the auditorial hardware. It's the software that is where the problem begins. And so if you watched the video last night and you wondered why is Michelle acting as thick as a brick, please understand, actually, I'm not trying to act thick as a brick. I'm really having a hard time hearing certain people and certain conversations. And you probably saw in the end of the video when we had multiple people on the Discord channel talking with the caller, that my brain was my eyes are kind of glazing over. And the reason that is because I could not process the information in real time to understand what was going on. And that's what makes it hard with my Asperger's, is because of that reason. But at the same time, I want to work on that, and I want to continue to work on my videos to make them better. Of course, it doesn't help any that my YouTube channel has changed its content so many times that it's like trying to figure out what the future is going to hold by looking at a set of tea leaves. In this case, phone calls. But I can assure you that I'm not aiming to run a comedy channel, but it seems like that's exactly what my channel has become. So the point here is that if you were offended last night, I apologize for that. I did not intend to offend or give bad advice, if that's what you people were thinking. And I just ask you to have a little empathy and understand that I'm going to try to do my best I can. I have a live stream tomorrow and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We tend to do a lot better at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because we got a lot of the European audience and some of the Australian audience coming in. Australia, they come in around, 9 hours ahead. So that's 2 plus 9, it's 11 p.m. Australian time in Sydney. So, it's still an option for people in Australia and New Zealand to join. It's also conveniently easy for people on the East Coast of the United States to be part of it. as well as put people in the mountain time zone, because in the mountain time zone it is actually 12 noon or lunchtime. So that makes it great for them because they can be part of the show too. The Pacific time people, well, they are 11 o'clock and they probably would prefer coming on and later on in the show. And so I think, given the channel behavior, what's going on, I'm thinking you may consider changing Wednesdays to 2 p.m. Except the problem is Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are usually when I have doctor's appointments and things like that. So I don't know if that's a practical option. But if you want to talk about it more in detail, we can. And for now, I just wanted to say that I thank you for watching last night's live stream, even though it was kind of crazy. And I hope that you'll continue to subscribe to my channel. If you are using a browser that does not show you the blue square that says subscribe and ESQ, in the video description is a link to both my YouTube channel and my Discord channel. And we could talk more on those two platforms. But for now, thank you very much for watching this, guys. I'll see you on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye-bye.